Adam Milstein. Well, we've reached a pivotal point in the evening. Mostly because I just wanted to use pivotal in a sentence. Well, you know, I get perverse joy from things like that. Shenanigans, that's another one. So this next lady started coming here for the beginning of Open Mic 3.0, and immediately she just won us over. She always makes a strong showing. She's a lovely person, and I wanted her to feature also because every month 90% of the audience is here for her. Hey, you know what though? That is absolutely fine. I can't even get this many people to admit they know me. You laugh. It's the truth. It's the truth. Yeah, you think that Facebook joke was a joke. It wasn't. It wasn't. So here's how this is going to go. We're going to invite her up to do her set, which is going to be up to 30 minutes at her discretion. It is also customary here at Amazing Things that after the feature, we have an intermission. We do a hat pass for the feature to give them some gas money and some encouragement to continue in comedy, although this lady I don't think needs any encouragement because she's amazing. So we will do the hat pass during the intermission shortly after her set. But let's welcome to the stage our feature for the evening, Kenya Claytor! Wow. Who apparently brought her fan club.
You guys are awesome. That was pretty great. Thank you so much. Yeah, Malik kind of took some of my thunder, but that's all right, because...
Sorry.
No, that's all right, because I can steal it back. It's not a problem. No problem doing that whatsoever. No, this is absolutely great to see all of you come out here to support comedy. Let's give it up for Amazing Things for having this wonderful comedy night. You know, I have to give it up to Malik, our amazing host. He hasn't done any magic today. You're depriving the world. Okay, you gonna do something? Okay. I have to admit one thing about Malik. When I first saw the sign about the open mic back in November, I came in and I spoke to the director, Ellen, and she said, oh yes, Malik is going to be our host, and you just show up here about 7 o'clock and just sign up. And I said, oh, Malik. And I pictured in my mind, you know, a tall, dark chocolate, you know, some dreads, you know, big, you know, like a big anyway, you know. So I walked here in November, you know what I'm saying? I walked right up 135, 126. I came in and I was looking for Malik. Oh, and he came over and introduced himself. I said, what? What is going on here?
You and my wife.
I don't know too many white people named Malik, but he's an absolute doll. Thank you very much. Give it up for yourselves, honestly, because you guys came out here in the rain. You know, it's cold, it's a Wednesday, it's hump day. You know, I appreciate that. My family and friends are here, my parents are here, my kids are here. This is beautiful. You guys are really, really beautiful. And also, I'm sorry for my fellow comics. Okay, they have been doing a great job. It's not easy. It is not easy getting up here in front of strangers and bearing your soul, and you know, it's very brave. So I really applaud them. All right, enough ass kissing. So let's just get to what's going on. As everybody knows, my name is Kenya, and I work in a job where I have to say my name quite often. So hi, welcome. My name is Kenya. I'll be taking care of you. Hi, yes, good afternoon. My name is Kenya. What can I get for you? So I get this question all the time. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful, beautiful name. Were you conceived there? Were you born there? Now, I am really tired of that question, but I thought about it the other day, and here's why the question is stupid and pisses me off. Imagine if we were all named after where we were born. There are a couple of people in here whose name would be Toyota. I see some El Caminos. I know a Burger King bathroom is in here somewhere. Maybe even an alley. Who knows what's going on? You know, I need people to kind of just to think before they speak. That's all I need. I just need them to think. By round of applause, how many people contributed to the Powerball phenomenon? Yeah, absolutely. By another round of applause, how many people won over $4 from that? All right, you're doing better than everyone else in here. That was crazy. I mean, $1.6 billion. You couldn't spend it when you were alive anyway, but people were tripping over themselves to get themselves a ticket. Now, I have to admit, I did buy one ticket. I bought one $2 ticket, and my son itched and moaned for 20 minutes. Why are you giving them people your money? There's so many other things you can be doing with that money. You're not going to win anyway. And I was like, okay, look, I'll compromise. You go get the ticket for me, and I will give up a Dunkin' Donuts coffee for one day. It equals out. Dunkin' Donuts coffee is $2.37. I know this. So he was like, fine, whatever. He got the ticket, of course. I'm still here, so I didn't get anything. Because if I had won, I'd be on somebody's remote island somewhere with Idris Elba, trying to increase his empire. And I don't have a uterus, so y'all just figure that out. I'd be giving it the college try, I know that much. Idris, woo! Ooh, Idris, okay. I forgot my kids were here, y'all. I forgot.
Your mother's here too.
Oh, my mother's here. But don't y'all let her fool you, because she will fight me for Idris Elba. Don't let her fool you. It has nothing to do with traveling PG. She will fight me for Idris Elba. Yeah, so you know the Powerball thing was going on, and you know stores were running out of the tickets. You know the ones that you can choose your own numbers. They were running out of tickets, so people could only get quick picks. So now people are mad because they can't choose the number they were going to choose. And then the numbers came out. See, those are the numbers I was going to choose. You didn't let me do it. I had to get it quick. Okay, yeah, sure, okay. But there was one person in particular that chimed in on the Powerball thing. And I wanted to kick this wench in her teeth. Kim Kardashian. Okay, Mrs. Kanye West, Mrs., you know, one of the sisters who has no talent but all the money in the world, you know. She chimed in on Twitter, got on her Twitter account, and had the audacity to say this. Who got them Powerball tickets? Bitch, what? Excuse me, mama, what? And she didn't say, did you guys get your Powerball tickets? She didn't say, hey, me and Kanye got our Powerball tickets, you got yours? No, she was looking for the hookup. She said, who got them Powerball tickets? I will need you to stay in your lane. This is not about you. Somebody on Twitter said, stay out of broke people's business, bitch. And I was like, no, really, because we trying to climb to get you, and you got your fake behind blocking everybody, trying to get up the ladder, talking about who got them Powerball tickets. I'm not giving mine to you, even if I did. No, not at all. I don't know what's wrong with her and Kanye. There's something's not right. They live on what I like to call the corner of Crack and Broke Street. They like to live there. They like to pretend that they live there, okay? Their whole house is a trap house. People go in and just don't ever come out the same. Look at look what she did to her father. Just turned him out. Yeah, I said it. Turned Bruce Caitlyn, just turned her all out. And then you got Kanye. Kanye has this clothing line called Yeezy. Has anybody heard of this? Yeezy clothing line. $2,300, $2,300 for a shirt that has no less than 7 holes in it, is stretched to look like a skirt if you wanted it to. It's called the distressed look. for $2,300, there is nothing that needs to be distressed about a thing that you have on. It needs to be prim, pristine, and proper. So now Kanye West got you walking around looking like you have been homeless since slavery. She's looking for the hookup. I don't care how many black men you sleep with. You don't get to call the hookup card. You just don't. I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm thinking quite possibly that Kanye is still actually maybe in a stage of grief over the loss of his mother. I don't think that he's actually really dealt with it properly. She died unexpectedly in November of 2007. Less than 6 months later, in April of 2008, he went on his Glow in the Dark World Tour. That's not enough time to grieve your mother. And he was close to his mother. I'm close to my mother. That 6 months would not be enough time to grieve her, but he went on a world tour. That first step, denial. Not dealing with the situation right away. Going on tour and spreading your music and your clothing line all over God's creation, whatever the hell you're doing. Anger is the second step of grief. If we all remember, in 2009, Kanye West got up on stage in front of millions of people during the VMA Awards because he was upset that Taylor Swift, thank you, because you see the cottonmouth, thank you, honey. He was upset that Taylor Swift had won Best Music Video over Beyonce. That is anger. Okay, that's fine. Then there's bargaining. Bargaining, excuse me, is when you're like, I would do anything. I would do anything in the world for this person to just come back to me. Oh God, please, I would go to church every day, I would, whatever. Apparently he didn't bargain with the right person. He bargained with the devil. Because he went from Amber Rose to Kim Kardashian. It got hotter. And I don't mean hotter as in looks, I mean as levels closer to the devil. It got hotter. He went from Amber up here to Kim down here. So the very last stage of grief is acceptance. Kanye West is going to accept the fact that his mother is gone. He is. Eventually he will. Probably about the same time that he accepts the fact that Kim Kardashian has him locked down for like 18 years. 18 years. And on his 18th birthday, found out it wasn't his. We might have wrote that one just a little too early for him. The election is going on now. Exactly. If there's any year that has shown that the election is truly just a matter of picking the lesser of two evils, it would really be this election. I have no idea what's going on at all. But I will say that a lot of people were worried that Ben Carson was going to win. And just to the white folks here in the audience, I am very comfortable in letting you know that as a black person, that wasn't going to happen. It wasn't. No. And I'll give you a couple of reasons why. Ben Carson, Dr. Ben Carson, as we all know, is a neurosurgeon. He's brilliant. You have to be brilliant to pick around people's brains for a living, for a hobby, to the pathways. I mean, we only use 10%. You have to be brilliant, so I'm going to give that up to him. But some of the things that has come out of that man's mouth during his campaign, he has no common sense. So you have a brilliant book person with absolutely no common sense on this earth. That is dangerous. It is strictly, strictly dangerous. I don't want him anywhere near the button. I don't want him making any important choices about my uterus or lack thereof, or if Seth and his husband can get married. I don't want him making any of those decisions. The second reason that we all know that Ben Carson was not going to make it into the White House is strictly because, well, America was not going to let two of us in back to back. That wasn't going to happen. We appreciate the 8 years that y'all gave us. We really do. You have to understand that we knew in 2012 that we weren't going to see another one for a long time. That's why we got Obama in there the second time. We got to get, listen, he already got his foot in the door. All right, let's make sure that you stay there for at least another 4 years. They haven't killed you yet, so I think we're going to be good for like 4 years, because I know in my lifetime, I'll probably never see it again. My grandmother got to see it twice. God bless her soul. I'm happy about that. But, you know, I'm pretty much convinced that Obama, Michelle, the girls, President Barack, is really just America's way of saying to the rest of the world, see, we know black people. Some of you may know that I am a mother, a very proud mother. I have 2 handsome boys. Yes. I'm sorry, let me not say boys. Let me not say boys. They are both legal adults now. The state and the government recognizes it, and apparently I better recognize too. You know, okay. So parenting is it is the most rewarding thing that I've ever done with my life. It really is. They bring me so much joy, but at the same time, my relationship with God has gotten so much stronger since I became a mother. You know, DSS has this really, really aggravating thing about frowning upon abuse. My mother beat me with a Garrison belt. Do you know what a Garrison belt is? How many people are old enough to know what a Garrison belt is? It's about this wide, it's about this thick. I got a buckle on it that looks like a fender. No, yeah, she beat my behind with a Garrison belt. Okay. I am standing here. I survived. All right, so apparently since we can't beat the hell out of our children, we have to come up with ulterior ways of exacting our revenge. Round of applause. How many parents are in here? All right, get out some pen and paper, because I'm about to teach. The best way to exact revenge on your children is to ensure that it is done in a public place. We can't do it at home. There needs to be witnesses to remind the children in the future, you remember when your mama beat you behind in the park? Okay, so you have to do it in public. And I like the passive-aggressive approach when it comes to disciplining my children because, you know, I can get away with it in public. So, I do things like this. Let's say that your child is rummaging through a drawer that he or she should not be rummaging through. For whatever reason. It doesn't matter. If you didn't ask me, why the hell are you in the drawer? But they ignore you as they do. I'm just looking for something. Oh, whatever. All right. Don't say nothing when you come across something that you've never seen before. Don't be upset. Oh, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. If they come back, because they're persistent little freaks, if they come back, you don't have to say anything. You just have to do this. That's pretty much it. That will ensure a good 15 to 20 minutes of silence. I'd like to, grocery stores are a great place to embarrass your children. There's a multitude of people there, all different types of cultures, ages, you know, what have you. So one day, my children were really getting on my nerves, and so I said to them, listen, I need you to go to the next aisle, and I just need you to grab that large tube of Vaseline that you saw on the bottom shelf. What do you need the Vaseline for? Listen, we don't have time for that conversation right now. Just give me the biggest tube of Vaseline that you can find, please. The bucket size, the economy size, that'd be great. It works better when the father sends the son. Yo, son, listen, go get that econo tub of the Vaseline that you saw. For what, Dad? Listen! It's grown man's business, don't you worry about it. And your mom was chiming in, make sure you don't get the lavender, it changes. Anytime I can break out into song and dance to embarrass my children, that's the best one. So I'll be going down the aisle in the grocery store. Babies, I really need to get this prune juice. What do you need to get prune juice for? Because I'm crappy, clap along if you feel back upbeat on belief. Because I'm crappy, clap along if you feel prune juice can bring relief. Oh my God, Mom, what the heck, man? I'm so gonna hear it when I get home. I love it. Any form to embarrass my children is great. They do the weirdest things, the best things at the weirdest times. They show the fortitude that you have instilled in them, the hard work, the creativity. That all comes to fruition at the wrong times. I had just gotten my car fixed. I had had a dent in the fender for about 6 months. There's some people here who know the story. I can't make this stuff up if I try. I had just gotten the dent fixed that had been in my car for about 6 months. I had just gotten the money up to fix it. And we had gone away while the car was being fixed and for the weekend, and I came back that Wednesday and I picked up my car and it was all pretty and shiny and the fender was great, and my son and I will protect the innocent by not naming which one. He knows. My son said, hey Mom, yo, let me take the car out, for the night. And I was like, all right, fine, take the car out, but just be careful. Okay, fine. 2 hours later, I get this phone call from my son. Now, I live here in Framingham, down the street. He called me from the Jamaica way, JP. He called me from the Jamaica way. The car stopped. I said, the car stopped, why? I don't know, it just stopped. What did it do when it stopped? It just kind of stopped. I said, okay, so what did you do? I don't know what to do. Well, what do you mean you don't know what to do? Well, that's why I called you. Can't you call AAA? Now, he had just come from his father's house and he was closer to his father than he was to me. But because it was my car, understandably, because it was my car, okay, so fine, okay. Listen, all right, I'll call AAA, see if they can come get you, the whole 9 yards. In the meantime, you call your father, and okay, so then what do you want me to do? Well, you gotta come back out here with the car. Why I gotta come out with the car? Because I didn't take the car in the Jamaica plane, damn it! Like, what? Don't ask me stupid questions, because you have the car. Bring the car home, okay? So the car comes home, and I called my mechanic the next morning, and I said, listen, the car stopped. Something's wrong with it. And he said, what do you mean something's wrong with the car? I just gave you that car back the other day. He left his job. I didn't have to bring the car. He came to my house to look at the car. Come to find out, he had put diesel and fuel in my car. Diesel! So I said to him, after everyone said it to me, the nozzles, okay? The nozzles, they don't fit. The unleaded, it's a narrower nozzle, and it's supposed to, you're just supposed to. I said, how is it that you didn't, well, yeah, the nozzle didn't fit. I said, so how did you get the gas into the car? He said, hold on, because you need to see it I'm just. He said, I held it up against the nozzle. Do you know how much effort that takes to stand there and align the metal to ensure that it doesn't and that nothing spills? Do you know how much effort and fortitude and creativity that takes to get that done? But yet, and still, we're in math class in school. Jeez. Ooh.
My fault, Mom.
My other child tried me in this way. He was having some difficulty academically. I was going to have to take some summer courses. Okay, it happens. I wasn't a perfect student. It happens. I almost didn't graduate because of pre-calculus. So I did it. Okay. So as I'm getting up in the summertime at 8 o'clock in the fetid morning, in the summertime during my vacation, to take him to school to strengthen on his math and his science. One day I came home and had some Arizona iced teas with me. And Arizona iced teas, as you know, are 99 cents. This particular day, they happen to be on sale for 66 cents. I came home with probably like 2 or 3 for each of us. And my son said, "Why do you have so many?" I said, "Oh, they were on sale for 66 cents. He said, "Oh, that's 33% off." I said, "Oh, no, we're not going to do that. You're not going to have me up at the cracker ass dog taking me to school for summer school for math and oh, that's 33% off." So you have to exact your revenge the best way that you can, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you can't either you hit them so that it doesn't show. Can you edit that out of premium, kid? My kids are 18 now. I don't care, whatever. Or you exact your revenge, you know, any way that you can. My favorite way would be when my children like to refer to me as Big Head. It's all in jest. It is. It's all in jest. Whatever, Mom. You got that clear forehead. It is. It's a little strong, I know. I asked my barber today, you know, don't make it too big. It's already big. But you know, my son will say, "Yeah, Mom, whatever. You got a big head." Oh, I know you are not talking about big heads. I know. Do you know what both of your heads did to my vagina? Do you have any idea? This is not, listen. What? It's the whole reason your father and I are together now, damn it. Now, that's a lie, because listen. Hold on, my mom and my children.
Thank you.
This is, I really feel blessed to have you guys come out. I do. I've always wanted to have the attention of every single person that ever came across my path, so. And I got your money too. I shouldn't press my luck. Malik said for gas money, I almost fell out laughing. I don't have a car. No, I'll put it in my son's car. He's a good kid. I have a lot of friends here. My girlfriends are here. We're a really, really tight-knit group of women. We all raised our children as single mothers, and we have traversed parenthood and all the things that come along with it, and we've survived. And it's amazing, they're a really good, strong group of women. They're crazy. They hang out with me most of the time, so, they don't. Let me see, what else do I want to talk to you guys about today? I don't know. I'm just I'm really blessed that you guys came out, and I'm going to end it like that because I'm just a little overwhelmed now, and I want to say thank you all for coming out. I want to give God the glory first and foremost, because without Him I would not be here. So thank you for coming out. Happy birthday, Tanya, and I love you guys. Thank you.
Senior planner, everybody!